Good morning, everyone. All right, we have a super important week this week. It is the last week for you to buy GameStop shares. The dividend of warrants that they issued September 9th. October 3rd is the record date for holders of GameStop to receive the special dividend. Make sure you buy some GameStop shares this week. So for every 10 shares of GameStop, you will receive one warrant. And these warrants will be issued by your broker. But depending on which broker you have, some people will get warrants, some people will just get cash. I would just make sure if they are going to comply with issuing these warrants at a certain date. So the warrants are going to be freely tradable on the New York Stock Exchange under GMEWS on October 7th. Will we start seeing some crazy stuff in the next 2 weeks? We're about to find out. So each warrant that you receive will entitle the holder to purchase one share of common stock at an exercise price of $32. And you can do that anytime until October 30th, 2026. You have a whole year before the expiration dates of these warrants. You don't have to exercise these warrants. You could just sell them like regular shares. So let's just talk about some certain scenarios. If you are a long-term shareholder, you've been holding GameStop shares, Ryan Cohen and GameStop pretty much just gave you free call options, and they're good until 2026. In the coming weeks, if GameStop shoots over $32, the warrants you receive have some value. Let's say it shoots up to $100. Your warrants are worth at least $68 per warrant. It'll allow you to buy GameStop shares at $32 and sell them at the market at $100. Now, if GameStop never goes above $32 and stays below, the warrants may expire worthless, but they are given to you for free anyways. So it's like nothing ever happened. So you could either sell the warrants on the market or exercise them into shares later on. Now, what happens to short sellers? Well, shorts must deliver shares and warrants to the people they sold to. That's harder than cash dividends because these warrants are going to be actually tradable on the New York Stock Exchange. They're limited. There's only going to be 59 million warrants, and they're tied to real shares. So for the short sellers and also the naked shorts are shares that are actually never delivered, phantom shares, they're fake shares. Are they in big trouble? They can't just invent warrants out of thin air. This could cause a lot of settlement failures, forced buying, and a warrant squeeze. This could also cause some drama with some brokers who aren't going to comply, but we're about to find out what happens. Say you're a short seller and you sold 100 fake shares. You now have to figure out where you're going to find 10 real warrants. There's only 59 million, you can't make fake warrants. And the shorts are going to have to scramble to find them on the market. So they're going to want your warrants. So I think the warrants that they're going to issue are going to be pretty valuable. Remember, this is all just speculation. No one actually knows what's going to happen, but the demand for these warrants could actually cause a warrant squeeze or a stock squeeze. The warrants might pump first, since everyone needs the warrants and the supply is fixed. If many people exercise these warrants, new shares are going to be created, allowing GameStop to raise $1.9 billion in gross proceeds. So if they raise another $1.9 billion, it's just going to push up the floor. Remember, they've been holding down the floor on the stock by issuing convertible notes, and they're slowly building that cash position. Are people going to be exercising these warrants, or are they going to hold? If people don't exercise their warrants, it's going to make the float even tighter and can trigger a stock squeeze after the warrant squeeze. For shareholders, it's free leverage, no risk, free stock options that GameStop has given you. For the shorts, again, they must deliver these warrants, and if they aren't able to acquire warrants, then it's going to be a lot of pain for them. Again, this is all speculation, but likely what will happen is a warrant squeeze, then a possible stock squeeze. What if we get both? Then we just get super rich, right? But in the end, if everyone exercises their warrants, GameStop could raise another $1.9 billion, raising the floor of the cash holdings. If the system can't deliver these warrants, things could blow up. Something major could happen. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Remember, guys, one more week to buy GameStop shares. This Friday is the record date if you're holding GameStop shares to receive these warrants. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about GameStop. And I think Ryan Cohen still has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. GameStop is the most undervalued company out there right now as a value investor. If you haven't seen my full fundamental analysis of GameStop, definitely check that out. But other than that, thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.